Okay, let's look at number 2. Alright, let's first read the problem. It says the steps below show a method for finding the value of the following expression. You have 12.35 plus 1.59 parentheses plus 20.65. Then we got step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you see the original problem, and then the problems are switched, and it's still plus 20.65. Then we switch to parentheses, still the same numbers, and then we combine the terms and we get an answer. So it says which property you use to show that step 1 and step 2 are equivalent expressions. So you got associative property, cumulative property, distributive property, and identity property. So I got it written already over here. Let's go over which what. Alright, cumulative property. Changing the order but does not change the end result. Here's an example. 3 plus parentheses 4 plus 6 equals, so it's the same as 4 plus parentheses 6 plus 3. We changed the order in which they were added, and you still, if you add them together, you would get 10 plus 3 is 13. You would get 9 plus 14 plus 4, is 13. So you still get the same result. That is the cumulative property. The associative property is rearranging the parentheses in such that the expression will not change its value. So here's an example. 5 plus 2 in parentheses plus 1 equals, and we still have the same order, all we're doing is changing the parentheses. 5 plus parentheses 2 plus 1. So you would get 7 plus 1 is 8, and here you would get 3 plus 5 is 8. That's the associative property. Distributive property, I'll show you real quick how to do the distributive property. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Distributive property. Distributive property. Alright. Here's an example of distributive property. We would have, let's say, 3 times 4 plus 6. Distribute is you're going to multiply these out. So you would get 3 plus 4 is 12, plus 3 plus 6, 3 times 6 is 18. Okay? That would be distributive property. The identity property, which is the other one, is simply any number added to 0 is going to be that number. So if I had 4 plus 0, that's going to give me 4. If I get negative 11 plus 0, it's going to give me negative 11. That's the identity property. Alright, so let's see which one of these is going to be true in our case here. So let's look back at the problem here. So it says, which property is used to show that step 1 and step 2 are equivalent? So we got step 1 and step 2. So let's write this out here. We got the original property. The original problem is 12.35 plus 1.59 plus 20.65. Okay, let's change some colors here. Alright, so from step 2 we're going to go from 1.59 plus 12.35, and we're going to add that to 20.65. So what do we do here? All we did was switch this order. Okay, so when we switch the order, that is the commutative property.